Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Beacon in the Dark. We took a week break last time, my fault, but we are back and we are ready to see what's in store next. It's probably not going to be Aaran, though you never really know, I guess. Either way, last time, a bunch of stuff happened. Before that, let's have these people introduce themselves and their characters. I've rolled some dice in the background. The dice say we should start first and foremost with DoomGoblin. DoomGoblin, could you please introduce yourself and your character?
Yeah. I'm DoomGoblin and I play Captain Bladebeard. He's currently... Oh yeah, he has his first maze back. She's alive again. And yeah, and he knows where the rest of his crew are currently, kind of. If Muzala didn't lie to him, which
Big if
we
there.
still don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's indeed very true. Thank you very, very much, DoomGoblin. Next, we would have Zelryn. Could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Yeah, I play Lyri, elf.
That she does. Thank you.
What happened? What did Lyri do last session? I don't remember. Like tag along with
Gossiped a lot.
Oh yeah, gossiped and
when drinking.
When drinking and
saw Bud get a bath.
Yeah, that was it.
And Gata was hugged by a high night elf.
Oh yeah.
Fun stuff. But yeah, thank you very, very much, Zelryn. Next, we would have Banarak. Could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Yes, hello. I am Banarak playing good old Captain Morg, or Chief Captain Morg, or words. Chief Captain Bud, whatever. Words are hard. Yeah, Morg took a bath, and now he smells good. So that's how you know he's a very good captain.
Mm-hmm.
Because smelling good is very good for everyone.
You made the Baron cry. Feel free to make of that what you will, Banarak. And thank you for introducing yourself and your character. Then we would have Sir Thompshire. Could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Sure. As always, I'll be playing as Benjamin Aaran, the 7/8 human, 1/8 elf. And they continue going on tangents in Booty Bay for like the 4th or 5th week straight. The usual. Yeah, hopefully no incriminating documents will be retrieved today, but I have my doubts. So, yeah, to prison.
Ahoy. Thank you very, very much, Thompshire. So, last time, as usual, a bunch of stuff happened. Let's see what the dice say about who should remind us about said stuff. A 4 is Thompshire, funnily enough. Congratulations, Thompshire. Round of applause. Yeah, whatever Zelryn said too. Thompshire, would you like to do the recap live or in post?
Let me grab a drink of water and I'll do it live.
Awesome. Okay.
The unexpected continues to pile up as our heroes still prepare for their journey. While Captain Bladebeard and Chief Captain Morg were off battling the Bloodsail Buccaneers, Benjamin Aaran and Lyri Embersorrow were approached by Thamal. He offered to rouse Helza, the Naga sorceress, from her coma, which was refused, and pointed out that the two Cavaldir, our heroes had recruited, painted and disguised themselves to look the way they do. When Benjamin and Vera investigated, the female Cavaldir admitted that they're regular Vrykul and that their tribe disguises themselves to strike fear into their targets. She then swore Benjamin to secrecy by stabbing his hand with a very probably rusted knife, so that wasn't pleasant.
Cutting,
Anyways.
not stabbing, but you know.
Yeah. Meanwhile, as Bladebeard and Moarg emerged victorious, the ogre nevertheless struggled against the fell lord inside of him. The dwarf managed to put a pause to this conflict by strongly urging Moarg to chill. Oh god, I forgot
I mean,
this.
how
And to wait-
would you describe that?
I don't know. And to wait in Booty Bay for a day before traveling to Dalaran, promising him a bath at the Baron's special time. Our heroes then reunited aboard the Black Crane, where they reluctantly agreed to postpone their trip to Dalaran for tomorrow. They were soon joined by John, who, while gone for the night, found two interesting people in the Old Port Authority: the unconscious Cherry, Bladebeard's old second mate, and Fina, Mera's seer grandmother. The Volpera described visions of danger and bloodshed, of torture inflicted by a wind elemental, and of elves. The party was reluctant to help her, so Karigosa volunteered instead to teleport Fina to the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, Mera's last known location. Bladebeard, joined by Moarg, Lyri, John, and Gurin, then ventured into town, looking for one of his old accomplices, the druid healer, Fairy's Moonglow. The eccentric
Acquaintances,
night elf
not
took over-
accomplices, but sure.
Oh, sorry. The eccentric night elf provided our hero with a healing crystal, which he used to tend Moarg's wounds. Meanwhile, Benjamin and his father left to get a drink at the Salty Sailor Tavern. There, Joseph revealed parts of his backstory that his son did not know, and they were horrifying. He was born to a very bad man in Grand Hamlet, the old name for Darkshire, and fled to Stranglethorn when he was a teenager. There, he joined the human dwarf expedition for several years, where he met and fell in love with Benjamin's mother, who had her own family issues. When they decided to return to Stormwind and confront their past, the First War had begun, leaving any such plans on hold. The party then all converged on the Salty Tailor Tavern, where Bladebeard, Moarg, and Lyri decided to meet the Baron about his bathtub. They found him interrogating Bug and Hatumu, who were found unconscious within the recently robbed vault of Booty Bay. Bladebeard managed to get the two off the hook, and even convinced the reluctant Baron to allow the party to use his bathtub. The Baron also promised Bladebeard the title of Vice Fleet Master if he managed to retrieve the valuables stolen from the vault and the missing languid whale, Meckle's ship. The dwarf then decided to visit Ferris once again. Meanwhile, a new ship docked in Booty Bay, the Rotten Lily. Crewed by a group of seemingly unaffiliated Forsaken, two of them, including a Peter Turbo spy, questioned the salty sailor bartender at length about something. Another one visited Ferris just before Bladebeard arrived, and our hero found the night elf unconscious. After rousing Ferris, the dwarf obtained a syringe from him and another healing crystal for Cherry. The magic item worked on the second mate, who regained consciousness, though she still lay in an undead state. The two returned to the Salty Sailor and spent the afternoon and much of the evening with the rest of the group, retelling their adventures.
Indeed.
Whew, that was long. I need another drink.
A fun story. You were going machine gunning like so long uninterrupted that your like Discord React image thing bugged out, and like it displayed you as not talking even when you were talking. That was funny
I
to
was
see.
too powerful.
Yeah, I guess. Either way, thank you very, very much, Thompshire, for reminding us about what happened. So, especially since it's been a week, an additional week since we last recorded, I guess let's perhaps briefly warm up before the events of the session begin. As usual, when we do these sort of warm-ups, I'm gonna ask you, hey, what's going through Benjamin's mind or through Bladebeard's mind or whatever. I would ask that you guys not take any like drastic actions yet in this phase, because something will happen after this like warm-up portion is done. So yeah, any volunteers, or should I like appoint someone like I'm a teacher? Let's say Moarg. Are you with us, Banrak?
I am here.
So, last we visited the group, it was still sort of afternoon when Bladebeard and Cherry came into a tavern. Now it's pretty late in the evening, and you guys have spent the afternoon and much of the evening carousing and retelling like the events of the past month or so to Cherry, who missed a lot of them. So I suppose as the like retelling ends and the party begins to die down, what's going through Morg's mind at the moment?
I'd say Morg is a bit exhausted still. Regarding everything of the previous battle. Obviously he took a bath and he's doing a little bit better, but I'd say he's still kind of a bit out of it and a bit more focused on the fact that the Fell Lord is more urgent and more, you know, he clearly wants to take over Morg more and more, and Morg is paused at that.
Understandable. Very much so. Any, I guess, plans for the evening, just generally speaking?
I think Morg is kind of comfortable with just resting at the moment, really.
Okay. That makes sense to me. Thank you, Banarak. Next, how about Lyri? Once again, same thing. You guys have spent much of the afternoon and evening carousing and informing Cherry of like what has transpired in the past month or so. What's going through Lyri's mind at the moment? I'm curious.
I mean, she's probably kind of bored. I mean, we were meant to be going to Aaran, and now we're just sitting around because of bored.
I mean, I'll remind you that Lyri was one of the people who voted for leaving tomorrow.
I know, but it's different when like
You're faced
you're
with the
actually waiting for it.
Fair enough. That is fair enough. Any plans for the evening? Perhaps your last evening in Booty Bay for a while?
Not really. Probably just to like get a good night's sleep again, considering she hasn't had that in a while.
Makes sense. That makes sense to me. Thank you very much, Zelryn. Next, how about Bladebeard? Same description, Bladebeard, though obviously I imagine there's perhaps a bit more going on given like personal relationship that Bladebeard had with Cherry. Care to fill us in, DoomGoblin, on what's going through Bladebeard's mind?
Sure. He's happy that she's alive and has been telling her what's been going on while she was dead or undead.
Makes sense. Any plans for the rest of the evening?
Well, he needs to get the document. He still has no idea what to do with Thea. Not very happy with her, how she's been acting lately. And maybe if he has the time, pick up the loot that Bloodsail Buccaneers dropped. Bloodsail Buccaneers are the bad ones, right? Yeah. We are Blackwater Raiders, yes.
May I ask which loot do you mean? Because you didn't destroy their ships.
Didn't you like say that while they were running, they dropped stuff?
We did? I'm not opposed to it. I just don't remember that happening.
It was like one of the conditions of their surrender or something.
Okay,
but we can retcon it.
No, that makes sense to me. They might have left some discarded pile of treasure in the waters, which sort of fits in pretty nicely with something else that I had in mind. So I particularly don't mind it happening. Okay.
All right. But yeah, those are his plans.
That makes sense to me. And what about Benjamin then? again, same thing. Yeah, go ahead. if you
Yeah,
like.
his plans consist of relishing the fact that he won't be in Booty Bay anymore. Because he hates this shithole.
Fair enough. I imagine the smell is the thing you can't really get used to.
Yeah, so some people say it's an acquired taste, but he doesn't agree.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And is that what's going on through Benjamin's mind? Just I can't wait to get out of here.
Yeah, which is kind of ironic, considering what will probably happen. But he doesn't know. Ignorance is bliss.
It is indeed. It is indeed. So, as we rejoin the group, brief caveat for the viewers. This fancy top-down view was kindly provided to me by Banarak to better illustrate what's going on in Booty Bay. However, the irony is that currently Banarak, Thompshire, and Zelryn cannot really see this because of some weird bug with Roll20 and the browsers that they're using. Only me and DoomGoblin can see it. DoomGoblin, I think, is streaming what he sees to everyone else. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at least everyone else is kept in the loop through that. But yeah, we'll carry on as if everything's fine, I suppose. Either way, as you guys are winding down from your tale and perhaps Cherry almost passes out drunk. She has been sort of carrying the atmosphere because she's a very, very boisterous person. But even this much carousing may be a bit too much for her. And I think what perhaps might break you guys out of your sort of reverie is 3 familiar individuals walking into the tavern. No, it's not Peter Turbo, probably. It's
3 Peter Turbos.
It is 3 very familiar individuals. First off, this lady. Then it is this fellow. And then it is this guy. And they are currently carrying in their grubby hands a large amount of gold. And yeah, Karen will loudly announce, "We've won big at the casino, everyone. Drinks are on me." And I imagine much of the atmosphere is kind of tired because they've been partying all day already. But what do you guys think about this?
Awesome.
Fuck. Did we tell them the password? I don't remember.
Nope.
Shit.
Isn't casino bad?
Was Benjamin in the Baron's vault in the Battle of Booty Bay?
Good question.
I don't think
no.
so.
Yeah, he wasn't. No.
Pretty sure it was just Lyri and Bladebeard.
Yeah, I think so.
Then I might say this above board. Are they just carrying gold? Do they have other treasures in there, or?
Good question. They just have gold.
Okay.
Yeah. They proceed to buy up drinks at the tavern, and the bartender brings you even more drinks, even though you're probably reaching your limit at this point anyway. And Rufus lifts up a mug in salute to you, Bladebeard, and says, "You're definitely right to bring us here. We've got all the funds to defeat the soulless minions of Orthodoxy here."
Sure. Awesome. Here.
Yeah. And as a cheer goes through, I think Bug and Hatum will approach you, Bladebeard, and say, "That's her. That's the lady who set us up." pointing at Karen.
All right.
Aren't you gonna do something, like turn her in or whatever?
Nah.
But she probably has all of Baron's valuables and all that.
And that's my problem because
Didn't he promise you a promotion if you got him?
I don't care about that. It's just more what's the word?
Busy work, says Hatumu.
Yeah, isn't there a nicer word? Anyway, more busy work. Better to just be captain, more freedom.
I think you mean bureaucracy, Bladebeard.
Responsibility.
Ugh.
And bureaucracy. Yeah, I don't like bureaucracy. I can't read.
Ugh. Do you really have to say the R word? Says Bug.
R.
The R word. Don't say that again. It's disgusting.
I'm a pirate. I have to say R.
I don't mean R. I mean the R word.
You're confusing me.
Never mind. So, you don't care that she framed us?
She framed you?
We told you, says Hatumu.
I thought you were actually guilty.
I mean, we didn't get any of the loot, so we're not guilty.
Do we know that she has a clone above board?
Everyone else except Bladebeard knows.
Wait, Bladebeard doesn't know?
Yeah, Bladebeard does not know, but everyone else does.
Bladebeard, have you perhaps considered that there might be clones involved?
No.
What
Okay.
now? Says Bug. Look, we'd rather not show our faces to the bruisers, so can you call him on her? I'm sure there'll be a reward in.
I don't care.
Listen, I have no issue with people stealing stuff. I steal stuff all the time. If you get away with a crime, you're innocent.
Yeah, why should we turn them in because you guys got played? Sounds like a you issue.
Well, this is then Hatumu say, well, how about then we rob her instead? I mean, she's good for it.
Then do it. We're not gonna stop you.
I mean, the more the merrier.
You should play Hearthstone for it.
Why? Says Bug.
Because it's more interesting that way.
When have you gone straight, Bladebeard? Says Bug.
I've been straight the whole time. Well, there was that one night.
No, never mind. Look, if you're not gonna do it, then screw it. And screw you too! He yells out at Karen, who turns around and looks confused. And I guess flips Bug the middle finger.
Bladebeard, I have a thought.
About that one night? Well, I can explain.
Bladebeard, I don't care which way you swing. That's not the point. I think the people that robbed the bank were the clones, and these are the real ones.
I killed Juba's clone.
I'm just referring to Karen and the weirdly buff Pandaren and the conspiracy nut guy. Rufus, was that his name?
Babodia.
Anyways, listen.
Some of his theories maybe make sense. I mean,
the clones would know that they won big at the casino. So, if the clones stole the Baron's money and fled, The real ones could be easily framed because they also have a lot of money. Are you following my thought process?
Yes.
That wasn't very convincing. Is anyone else following my thought process?
I want to go to bed.
No, says Hotumu. Kinda, says
These-
Bug. Joseph says, yes?
See it this way. Imagine they all have twins. Okay?
They do.
Just imagine it.
Mm-hmm.
Their twins committed the crime and fled.
Well, when my mom was pregnant, she was told that she was going to have twins, but I was the only one who emerged.
Maybe that's the voice in your head.
Or maybe that's Bladebeard.
He's my
That's
second
not how
cousin.
cousins work, Moak.
What if Spellbeard is like not really cousin, but like fake son?
What is Spellbeard? What has been Spellbeard been up to anyway? Says Bug. Mr. Fell.
Lying.
Did you wind up in jail again?
No, he's gone. He might be dead. He might have polymorphed
Oh,
himself into a corpse, but he's probably dead.
forget I asked. Sorry, Bub.
No worries. He'll always be alive in my heart.
An awkward silence falls, at least for the NPCs.
So, evil twins and good twins, then, right?
If I was Benjamin's twin, would I be the good one or the evil one?
He's dead, so it doesn't really matter anymore.
I said Benjamin, not Blade. Yeah.
So you would be a dead evil twin.
Oh,
Okay, I asked.
I was referring to my... Okay, whatever. Can we all just agree to go to bed and ignore all of this?
Yeah.
But it does sound very nice right now.
And Benjamin, you promised me the other night something.
Oh, remind me?
Wait, we shouldn't talk about this in public. It's secret information.
Okay.
I think, if you guys don't mind, the next sort of scripted event will happen, if that's alright with you all. A goblin will run very, very alarmed into the tavern and will yell out, "The blood cells are coming! The blood cells are attacking!"
Okay, we're going to bed.
I thought we dealt with them.
Yeah, they ran away. It's fine.
It's a ship! It's coming! It's fire! Green fire!
Well, I don't like that at all.
For the love of... Why does it always have to be us?
I mean, it doesn't. We could just ignore this and have others handle it.
I wouldn't want to be murdered. I mean, we're gonna have to go outside anyway, so we might as well just look at it before ignoring it.
If it's green fire, it could be demon related, and I don't.
Can't you,
You know
like,
how
just
that happens.
shoot at it and it explodes or something?
I always have to. Well, I am good at shooting things. We're just tired, it seems. We need sleep so we're not as grumpy.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
I think...
isn't there like a pirate code for like not attacking when people are sleeping?
Parlay. We need to parlay with them.
Meanwhile, I
We
think a
need
lot
to
of
play
the...
with them.
I think a lot of the NPCs are already leaving the tavern much more alarmed than you guys are.
We've dealt with worse than this. These guys are below our pay grade.
Yeah, but we're not usually this tired and annoyed.
I have some potions that could wake us up.
No.
Coffee?
No, it's called King Varian, after the King Varian.
I think I think Benjamin's had enough King Varian for this lifetime.
It's a very weird coffee brand. Kinda egotistical, honestly. Why would a king name a coffee brand off of himself?
No, he didn't name it. I don't think he named it. It was Trun. Trun, he's the one who named it after him, I guess.
We got a crush on him. We got a crush on King.
Who doesn't?
I don't know. He kinda... His face looks weird. Like a stepped on foot or something. You know, like it's a little flabby and weird looking. And the lips are really... I don't know. Just... not kissable.
Some people are into that.
Yeah,
Weird
some
lips.
people would love to kiss a foot.
Do you want to kiss a foot, Lyri?
No. But maybe some kind of
Okay.
barbarian brute would.
I don't want to kiss a foot.
I never said you.
Yeah, but I'm like the most barbarian brute here, so you know it's like don't associate us with that. Don't want to kiss feet. We should probably go check out Burning Ship.
We should probably go to bed.
Yeah, I was wondering, this is Joseph speaking, the only NPC other than the asleep cherry who's still in the tavern. He'll say, yeah, I was wondering when, yeah, probably should, yeah?
No. I guess we'll give it a look when we walk past, but... I mean,
Let's check it out. Let's go.
Kyrie can deal with it.
Yeah, let's go check it out. It's we gotta deal with it.
Kyrie can deal with it.
I mean, I'd rather her not get hurt since she's taking us to Aaran.
She destroyed like 4 ships earlier.
Yeah, and I helped, and I'm very exhausted, but I'm still helping. You didn't help, so you get to come.
I mean, I don't think Lyri has an arsenal that will destroy a ship.
She destroys ships all the time. What are you talking about, Benjamin?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the powers we agreed not to use.
Is this really the time? Says Joseph.
I just think that she could, if things get really dicey, she could,
No.
Well,
No.
look,
No. I'm not gonna
but
hear it.
it's okay if it's not.
I'm not gonna
right,
hear it.
You know?
And Benjamin walks outside.
All right, it's just an idea. But you think it's a good
Well-
idea, right?
Well,
What?
but I appreciate your ideas, even if he doesn't.
Well, I'm glad someone appreciates my ideas. I have good ideas. Like the double-decker sandwich. You put like a bunch of sandwiches on top and you have like it's like a really long sandwich. Let's go. We can talk about it outside.
Yeah, about Joseph would go with Benjamin. Like whether he stays or leaves anyway.
Yeah, Larry will follow.
Yeah, Morg's going. He's talking about a sandwich idea.
Okay,
Same.
okay.
You're just gonna leave Cherry in there?
Yeah, sure.
As you guys... Go ahead, sorry.
Huh? Nothing?
Okay. As you guys head outside, you will see an unusual sight, and in the sense that it doesn't really look like an attack, but you do see green fire emerge as you see this ship approaching Booty Bay, except that, well, it's a drift, sort of drifting into Booty Bay. May get, I guess, a careful from anyone who might be like looking at it in greater detail.
Can we assist Benjamin?
If you want to, sure, yeah.
Sure.
Who is assisting Benjamin?
Larry.
Does the stunt apply?
Is this your surroundings? I guess for the sake of it, sure.
Then
you
that
got a
would be a
9.
9.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, Moarg. Well, I guess I'll first tell Moarg because that's like the lesser amount of information, and then I'll tell Benjamin. Yeah, the ship is definitely not attacking. The goblin seemed to be overreacting. It's definitely a bloodsail ship, but it's sort of drifting into Booty Bay. Will probably crash into it if not stopped. Benjamin, that's not green fire. You've seen that sort of green vapor before. That's the Forsaken Blight.
Shit.
And the ship seems to be almost melting, and you hear just like wails of agony coming from it. And because you got a very, very good careful, you hear jeers of laughter coming from the rotten lily, so you can sort of guess who are the culprits.
Yeah. Shit. Okay, we need to take that ship down right now, or we're all gonna die.
It's just.
Oh,
It's, I mean,
green fire usually bad,
That is
so
that
I
is not
agree.
green fire. That is blight, and it will kill us and melt our faces.
Oh, I like my face. Yeah, okay. Well, get rid of it then. I got my handy dandy cannon.
You think that's enough?
it's green smoke.
Oh,
Can't we just blow the wind away?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Is like it drifting like with the wind pushing the sails, or is it like?
Wait,
What's- I
we
would-
call the wind guy and tell him to just deal with it?
That's not, first of all, that's not the favor he promised you. Second of all, there are barely even sails left. It is drifting at the mercy of the wind and the waves, but yeah,
I mean, he said he took someone into the sky first. Does a boat count as someone?
he said someone, not something.
If we know someone in the boat, we just throw the whole boat up, or
No, he'll throw that one person.
how is he gonna get them outside the boat? How is he gonna get them out the boat?
You've asked this question before when he first proposed it. He basically chucked them through the ceiling, basically punching a hole through the ceiling, aka the floorboards.
Okay.
I don't think your cannon's strong enough to sink it.
Probably.
Is there, this is Joseph speaking, no way to save those people? Again, their screams of agony are very apparent.
Look, this is. I've seen this shit. I think it's a mercy to put them down.
I trust your, alright, I trust your judgment.
I mean, I agree. I don't know what is different with green, but it usually bad. So let's get rid of ship.
I don't know if you guys remember that time in season 1 where for like 5 or 10 sessions, Bud had a very nasty debuff because he was hit by Forsaken Blight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You probably forgot.
That's when Castilian blew up the
Yep.
not Zulgo ship, the one next to Zulgo's ship.
Yeah, good memory.
I think Moarg kind of associates just green as bad, to be fair, in all experiences at this point.
So, are you using your stunt on the drifting sea bat?
Moarg was asking if he should or not to Benjamin.
Benjamin would not.
He was nod. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Nod or not?
He said no. Oh,
I nod.
no.
like-
Yeah.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
he nods. All right, so Moarg would
Mhm.
point his cannon and would open fire at the ship.
With your stunt, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because it is your stunt, and because the ship is already in a very, very messed up state, you charge up your cannon, fire, and detonate it before it can reach near Booty Bay and present like a actual danger to the lives of people in the town. The like laughter and jeering from the rotten lily turns to stunned silence, well, as do like the reactions of all the people in Booty Bay as they turn to you, Moarg, to see what just happened. Bladebeard and Moarg, actually, because you guys were the ones who were victorious against the Blood Sails. You two, and only the two of you will notice that as the ship explodes, there are some things left floating, maybe survivors, but more likely, chests filled with loot and plunder.
Are the waters green?
Around the ship momentarily.
Yeah, that's like radiation water. I mean,
Well, good job, everyone. Good night.
yes, good night. Benjamin,
Nighty-night.
remember your promise.
I don't remember the promise.
To sleep on the floor in your room.
Oh, okay. I don't know why that needs to be private, but sure.
Because some people might, I don't know, be upset.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a late night sandwich and then go sleep.
I think, as you say that, Moarg, like the inhabitants of Boot Bay like start swarming you to applaud you for saving them from the Bloodsail attack as they view it. And they swarm you and cheer you on and try to like lift you up for like crowd surfing, but you're just too incredibly heavy.
Oh, thank you, everyone. I was happy to save from nasty green boat.
Yeah, and I think some of them like accidentally stab themselves on your spikes as they try to help you up. Who should be there? Anyone? I guess I don't think so. I guess maybe like a lone bruiser will say, "Hey, is that cannon legally acquired? You might need to pay special dispensation for it." But I imagine he's quickly drowned out by the other party goers as a small celebration is held in honor of Moarg.
Yeah, Moarg would, I guess, like, eat it up for a bit. He's a bit tired, but he's, like, he's enjoying it.
Understandably so. What do you guys do then?
I go to sleep.
Where?
I'd probably tell before that. I'd probably tell Vera to keep an eye out for the people from the Rotten Lily in case they try something funny.
Oh, so you're going back to your ships. Okay. Well, you are.
Yeah, that's where
Yeah,
we
I think
sleep.
we all are, right?
I'm going to pick up the papers.
What papers?
I don't say that in character.
I know.
I will move Benjamin and Lyri like sort of near the ships, if that's all right. I know you guys, well, 3 of you at least can't see the map, but where's Lyri? That's Lyri. But this is more or less where the ships are. Bladebeard is heading to pick up the papers.
And Gurren.
With Gurren in tow?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense to me. I'll drag Gurren along. The others, I think, will stay behind. Cherry's still passed out in the Salty Sailor. Hope she doesn't get mugged or something. Joseph would go with Benjamin, if that's all right. Shall we then visit Bladebeard as he goes to retrieve the papers?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. You reach Mix's shop. The door is currently closed. What do you do?
Knock, knock, knock.
Is it? Can you come back a bit later? Bladebeard, is that you? This is Satea.
Yeah, it's me.
The second voice is Satea.
It's me.
Mixa says, "Shit. All right, give me a second. You're kind of interrupting a romantic moment, Bladebeard." The second voice is Satea, and Mixa says, "Shut up." As Mixa goes to open the door, revealing that she was talking romantically with this lady that you see on
And
screen.
it's impossible for me to interrupt a romantic moment. I only make things more romantic.
I don't swing that way, says the undead. Well, sorry, which undead? The Forsaken.
Hey, I met you earlier in that in the potion shop.
Yes, Mixer, will you believe it? He refused to take my candy. That's not a nice thing to do, Bladebeard, says Mixer.
I guess I did. I don't remember. I don't know.
Hey.
My mom always taught me not to take candy from strangers.
Your mother was a very wise woman then. Anyway,
She still is.
smiles at you. Anyway, Mixer, maybe we can meet aboard our ship later tonight. Oh, almost forgot. And she produces a lovely bouquet of flowers that she hands over to Mixer and says, "For all time's sake, eh?" Mixer, uncharacteristically for you, Bladebeard, seems to be like she's all red if goblins can go red. So I guess darker green instead. And the Forsaken lady says, I'll wait for you then. And then turns to you and says, next time I'll have better candy ready for you.
Sure. I like chocolate.
Yeah. And the undead lady departs the shop. And Satea rolls her eyes and says, you won't believe how cringe these two were. Mixa seems kind of absorbed in the bouquet, like she seems genuinely flattered for receiving it.
Anyway, are my papers done?
No, yes. I will now roll Mixa's sneaky with a +1 assist from Satea to see like the difficulty that people will have to beat to decide to like figure out that the papers are fake. Okay?
Can I assist as well?
No, because they're already done.
Oh, I gave her the documents, the real ones.
Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah, then you may assist. You're right, very much so.
Awesome.
Good point there.
Great
So,
fail. Great fail.
A 9. Whomever would try to decipher the documents has to beat a 9 to get it. Okay.
And Khadgar has like +10 in careful, so.
I hope he has a +12 now because he got scaled up.
Oh wait, 9 is good. All right.
9 will fool almost everyone except like legendary lore characters. So you know.
All right.
Didn't the Nexus Lord have like a 10?
Yeah, but like he's maybe not on the level of Khadgar, but still like in the upper tiers of power level. Anyway, Mixa, holding the bouquet, says, yeah, I've got your papers behind the counter. So, where's the other half of the... She appears a little dizzy to you, DoomGoblin, Bladebeard.
Are you alright? The other half of...
The money that you owe, her nose starts bleeding.
Are you alright? Have you taken any of those candies from the undead girl?
I'll roll Satea's clever. Oh, right, I need to see if she's cursed first. She's not cursed. Says, the flowers are poisoned, Satea says. No, they're... She coughs out blood.
Can I try to destroy the flowers
How?
with my lightsaber?
Yeah. Give me. I guess. Do you care about inflicting collateral damage on Mixa?
Yeah.
Then I guess a careful, but it will not be a difficult roll.
1.
You, I think, would destroy the flowers and also cut off a finger, if with that roll.
Ooh. No, I will. I think I'll spend a fate point.
It's
For that.
it's better than many other outcomes, but sure. What are you invoking?
Or maybe I should use the time traveling pants. No, I'll.
Well, the roll has already happened, so you may use the pants afterwards.
Yeah. Also, fingers can be stitched back.
Not that they're cauterized, but sure.
Oh yeah. I will. I'll spend a fate point and invoke the dwarf rogue, swashbuckling dwarf rogue.
Makes sense to me. You also could have used that versus Arcane Saber, the advantage, come to think of it.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, hindsight. With a free, you incinerate the bouquet in Mixa's arms without harming her, as she sort of like falls on her butt on the floor, sort of in a dizzy spell, but she... I guess the tale will say this because she's the clever one, or at least the like medicinally inclined one. She says, I think you just saved her life, but she'll need some rest and probably some medicine.
Oh, I know a guy with medicine.
Okay. If I had my body, I could also heal her.
You can?
Well, or at least extract the poison. Just close enough.
That's pretty useful. Sure. I guess I'll take you to my night elf friend. You can stay there. Which paper is the one that she made for me?
Oh, it's the one on the middle shelf behind her counter. She makes a mouse. Where's the she mouths something. She's unintelligible at the moment.
Your new girlfriend just drugged you.
They didn't seem like new girlfriends, says Satya.
Oh, your ex.
Yeah, kind of got that vibe, says Satya. Like I said, was very uncomfortable waiting.
Alright, I'll pick up the papers. And the goblin and the head.
Yeah, you pick all of them up. Not sure how you can... I guess you can technically carry all of them, unless you have Goran carry some of the load.
Sure. Goran will carry the goblin.
Very well. And Satya says, so, where are we headed?
To the healer guy. To heal the goblin.
Okay. Do you proceed on foot, on your mammoth? What's your plan?
Well, let's say on foot.
Do you make haste or just a leisurely stroll?
Just slowly walk towards his house.
Okay. Duly noted. Then I'll move this lady back over here. And
Or actually, if she is in critical condition, maybe I should hurry. Yeah, Mammoth, Mount. We are going there as quickly as we can.
Yeah. You mount up Trun, who is also like an alchemist expert now that I think about it. Trun says, "Oh, she looks bad. What have you administered to Adar?
What?
Have you done anything to help her?" says Trun.
Oh, I destroyed the flowers that poisoned her.
Alright, but like medicine-wise?
No.
Well, I've got I've got some spare healing potions for 20 silver apiece.
Sure.
Alright. Do you buy a healing potion from Trun?
Yeah.
20 silver spent. Here's your healing potion. He says, don't drink it all in one gulp.
Alright, I'll try to give her a bit.
You kind of have to feed it to her, but you succeed. And she probably like starts coughing. Still like a little bit of blood in her mouth, but she seems better. And Satya says, not maybe best to still take her to your healer friend, but you've definitely stabilized her.
Yeah.
All right. Do you know what that means? She's better.
What?
That's.
Yes. And my healer friend has like some pretty cool crystals that can also heal.
That sounds stupid.
It worked. It worked on Bud and on Cherry.
Who?
Morg.
No, the other one.
Cherry.
Is that someone I know?
I don't think so.
A story for another time, I guess. Do you still mounted up on the mammoth take Mixa to Ferris?
Yes.
Alrighty then. As you proceed with Mixa in tow and Satya and Gurin, do you mind if I leave Mixa's token behind just to kind of signify where her home is on the map? Okay. Yeah. As you proceed there, you find whatchamacallit. No, actually, it wouldn't be that. My bad. Anyway, you find the lights turned on at Ferris's place, and yeah, what do you do?
Yeah, I enter.
Yeah, the door is wide open because he has no sense of personal security, and you see Ferris also with a nosebleed, but he turns to look at you and says, "Bladebeard, you son of a bitch, what's up?" Like stands up to hug you, but trips a little.
Oh, something is in the air tonight, I guess.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm a bit dizzy, but what can I help you with?
Well, I have a friend that has been poisoned. I have a friend that needs a place to crash. And yeah, that's about it.
Right. The poise. Is it the same friend or the separate? Oh, my head hurts. Like coughs up a bit of blood.
It's a different goblin. Her name is Mixa, and yeah, she's here. You see, she's unconscious.
She groans in pain.
She's been poisoned, just like you.
I've been poisoned?
Yeah, dude.
Whoa. By who?
Probably by that undead hooded chick with like iron things on her eyes, whatever that is, like an axe.
Just an old friend. If you're talking about who the one I think you're talking about are. Anyway, I've used up all my healing crystals for your needs, so I'm relying only on natural plant-based medicine at the moment, which is he like coughs up a bit more blood. The recovery process is not as good as the crystals, but it'll work. Slow, but it'll work.
Awesome.
Can you set your friend down on the table here?
Yeah. Here you go.
And Ferris would proceed to apply her herbal remedies to Mixa as well. While he like grinds up the leaves and all that, he says, "So, how do you know Tatiana?"
Who's that?
I mean, you just talked about her, didn't you?
Oh, she's the undead lady that poisoned you?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if she poisoned me, but she was here earlier, and she gave me something that gave me the nasty heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I don't really know her.
Oh,
Or maybe I do, but I forgot. It happens sometimes.
ah. How does your friend know her? If she does.
They were lovers once, but then she poisoned her.
Rad.
Not really, but I guess.
Oh, like radical. It's no, not something you do.
Yeah, that's bad. Don't poison your lovers unless they're into that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. I know her because she like bought some stuff from me for like a while back to like because she said something about keeping some people in line or whatever, or developing some big green juice. And yeah, she came here right before your second visit, and she left some candy with me, I think.
Don't eat that. It's probably nasty as well.
I mean, I already did. It's quite good.
Yeah, figured.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
Don't remember. Don't poison your lovers?
Oh, right. I mean, she wasn't my lover. I don't swing that way, and I don't think she swings my way anyway.
Anyway, are you going to be good? And the goblin?
Yeah. I mean, I've ingested worse. It'll just take me a couple days to recover, but I'll be good.
Alright, Satea is also here to help you if you need anything.
Hi, says Satea's disembodied head. Ferris pauses in his tracks for perhaps the first time you've ever seen him be surprised by something. She like looks at Satea and says, "Whoa, now that's rad."
Yeah, this is a head of Satea.
Hi.
She's a necromancer from Stormwind.
Whoa. Rad. Is that all he knows to say? Says Satea. Never mind.
Also, I have this staff, this stick that I'll leave here as well for safekeeping. Alright?
I'm not very good at safekeeping, Mr. Bladebeard. I'm like, I keep my doors open at night to like let the air in, and I gotten robbed like 5 times the past week.
Listen, when I come back, if this stick isn't here, no biggie. I don't care for it.
Okay.
So, whatever.
What's it do anyway?
I don't know. It's I don't like it. I don't know. The world is less fun with it in it. So
Oh.
yeah.
Maybe we can grind it up into a nice powder. That might work.
Maybe you can plant it and it will grow.
That's the most druid-like thing I think you've ever said, Bladebeard. Can you give me a hug?
Sure. Just don't vomit blood on me.
Yeah, as he reaches for you, he starts coughing up blood and like falls on his knees for a little bit. Just give me a moment.
Yep. Anyway, good night, guys. I'll see ya when I see ya.
But you're leaving Satya with him?
Yeah.
Wait, Bladebeard, why are you leaving me here?
I need to go
Where?
to Dalaran.
Why?
I have business there.
Will you come back?
Of course.
Promise?
Yeah. Pinky promise. But I don't know. I can only. You don't have hands, so. I don't know.
Is there any chance that you can get my body back before you go? I mean, obviously you take care of your own business first, but you know it would be appreciated.
No, I don't think so. Are you fine with being ahead for a bit longer?
I've dealt with worse. It's not comfortable, but I've dealt with worse. I think my body feels tingly, but I don't know why.
You can still feel it?
Loosely.
Alright. Well, stay here. Stay safe. Don't eat those candies.
Yeah, sure. Do you want me to examine them, take a look at them, or should we just destroy them?
I think you already ate them.
No, I've still got few left, think.
Yeah, do whatever. I don't really.
Alright, says Satya. I'll see you soon.
See ya.
Take care. Do you depart, DoomGoblin?
Yeah.
Where to?
To our ships.
Okay. And speaking of your ships, is there anything that the rest of you, Benjamin, Morg, and Lyri, do while on their way there, or while you've arrived there, etc.?
Aside from what I mentioned, I tell Vera, not really.
What did you mention? You tell Vera?
Keep an eye on the.
Keep an eye
Russian-
out, yeah, on the people from the Rotten Lily.
How am I supposed to recognize them?
I think they're
Forsaken.
all undead, yeah.
She points at herself.
You know, except you. They might try something funny. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, someone's been wanting to speak with you and you. She means Benjamin and Morg.
Who's that?
She points at Tamal, who is also on the deck of the ship.
All right. We'll see what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And someone else has been wanting to speak with you. She says to Lyri.
Anyway, Benjamin, I'll retreat to the bedchambers and go to sleep now.
Okay.
What bed chambers?
His.
Chief Captain, does she have permission?
Sleeping in Benjamin's room?
They're technically your room.
Oh, right. That's true. Yeah, she can sleep in there. They've been talking about it.
All right.
Wait, before I go, who wanted to talk to me?
She points at Johnny, who is like staring awkward, not staring, but like standing awkwardly, like occasionally glancing at the group of you.
Well, don't leave him waiting.
Okay. It's probably best to go to bed now.
Actually, Vera, Lyri can't enter the chief.
No, okay, I'll talk with him. Asshole.
Drama.
Which conversation shall happen first, Tomo or Johnny?
Lyri will stomp towards Johnny, being denied her respite.
Okay, you stomp towards him, and he looks mildly intimidated and says, hello, are you, hi, are you feeling well?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
I don't mean to pry. It's just that Kyrie said that you may be feeling unwell, and I just wanted to check in if you're all right.
Oh no, I'm fine.
Okay.
Just tired.
Okay. My bad. Please take care. If there's anything you need help with, please don't hesitate to ask. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry for bothering you.
Don't be.
He, like, backs away. Like, yeah, his business is done.
Lyri returns to Benjamin. I can sleep now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lyri will go to the room and how many pillows are on the bed? Can she steal one, or is she just gonna have to sleep on the floor?
Because this was originally an orc ship. I almost have this like.
The pillows are filled with rocks.
Yeah, something like that. But
It's like a spike bed.
Well,
They do have the spike beds.
To be fair, this is mostly a stereotype. Like if you read, like, I don't know,
They
Rise of the
sleep on like they sleep on like a bed of spikes, like the.
Well, like if you read something like Rise of the Horde, they do mention like straw and stuff like that. So you'd have some place to sleep on, but nowhere near as luxurious as a blood of lodging.
If they have more than one pillow, Lyri will take one. If there's only one pillow, then Lyri will let Benjamin have it.
It's not so much a pillow as it is a small haystack.
Just a haystack? Okay, I guess Lyri will. Wait. What do you mean a haystack?
In place of the pillow, the bed itself is like actual furniture, low quality but still furniture. But the pillow is a haystack.
Okay, well, I guess Lyri will take a couple strands of hay and put them under her head and fall asleep on the floor.
Fair enough.
Or at least try to.
You do feel very tired. I'll say that much. Unusually tired. So sleep will not be difficult for you. Okay?
Okay, thank God.
Meanwhile, do Benjamin and Moar go to speak with Tamal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you approach him, he says, "Hey, long time no see," and all that. So, I was wondering, how exactly is my contract with you fine folk? Very fine folk. Like, am I allowed to get some shore leave?
Well, the last time we gave someone that, they came back pretty bruised. Don't know if that's a good idea.
I mean, points at himself, can't be more bruised than this. He's like pure energy. purple energy.
True.
Look, I will be blunt. I was today, while you were carousing, contacted by an old co-worker that has uncovered something in the jungle that seems very interesting, and we would like to go investigate. May I have your permission?
Well, will it cause us trouble in the future if you and your coworker grab it?
Who can say? You can pose the same question for practically anything.
Then answer me this. Does it belong, or did it belong until the recent past to our troll allies?
I believe it belonged to trolls in antiquity. Not anymore. At least from the rumors my coworker has heard, it's not trolls that are guarding the place at the moment.
Demons, then.
No,
Right?
not quite. No.
Then go
Snake
for
people,
it, I
seemingly.
suppose. Sure. What do you think, Beth?
Oh, well, I think it'll be fine, I guess. Just so long as it doesn't become trouble for us later, as said. Have enough of that as it is.
We will share the spoils as the honored benefactors that you are, certainly.
Alright, well, good luck to them all. Be careful and be safe. Running into issues, running away tends to happen for you and I, so be careful.
I will. I do not intend on letting the past repeat itself. Let us say that as much. And,
Okay.
well, from what my coworker has described, this commodity that we're interested in seems particularly valuable to corporeals such as yourselves, so I'm sure you would appreciate it when we bring it back.
Okay, well, good luck then, and, just be careful, and, avoid fell rivers. I know you probably won't find one in Strigglethorn, but,
Yeah, you see him flinch when you mention that.
yeah, I feel the same way. Yeah. I don't like it. Just be careful. After Ephemeral Orb incident, I would not be surprised if things like that can be popped up from objects. So just be careful.
Likewise, you two and your companions take care.
Also, if you see like a blonde woman, like about my age,
Like that one?
let
with
me know,
Zelryn.
I guess. No, she's like wearing like blue tabard and has a glaive, and maybe is with like a bird and a blood elf. I'm not really sure on her status right now, but yeah.
Am I to eliminate her?
No, very much the opposite. It's like, just if no, just let me know if you see her. Don't approach.
I am not trained in the sending spell, but I will try to let you know, as you say. Or maybe my coworker knows how to. Yeah, I think he does. Alright, we'll find a way. Alright. Well,
Sounds good.
best regards to all of you and good luck in your endeavors. I believe we will meet again.
Alright, goodbye to Mole.
Bows politely to the two of you and goes to walk off the ship.
We really
Alright.
need to have these meetings scheduled.
Probably, but
Maybe
know
we should
how it
like
is.
appoint a receptionist, and like if someone wants to talk with us, they'll like, sign up and choose an hour, and we can organize ourselves a little better.
Maybe we can find one in Dalaran that is really good at the sending spell that you do use a lot. That way it's like bing bing bing, boom boom boom. You know?
Sure.
Like they just they message us with magic and we show up and it's like, hey,
I don't know. I think it'd
or
be
we
better
message
off
them.
buying one of those things Meridi had. You remember, like those communicators or whatever they're called.
Oh, well, I
You
guess
know,
we could get that too.
Yeah, they're probably expensive for like exclusive technology. I don't really know, but I guess we'll find out there. You know.
Well, we could always spoil Bladebeard and rob it, but maybe not a good idea
Let's
in Magic
yeah,
City.
let's not do that. We have enough enemies, in general.
Yeah.
So
Of course, I'm not
let's
really good at stealing. I tried it one time.
let's yeah let's
No.
behave in Dalaran, okay?
Uh,
Please, pretty please.
I mean, I'll do a good job. I'm just worried that about Lyri and Bladebeard. They kind of
Well, Lyri at least is
roguelike.
committed to getting healed. I think Bladebeard's more of a wild card,
He does
Especially
want to
since
kill
this-
Lyri really badly.
Yeah, and there's this whole thing about his crew actually being alive and that he needs something from the Violet Holes. So
Oh,
I don't know what's the.
You
Look,
might want to
I think if we explain it to Khadgar like Karigosa, maybe they'll like send someone with it. I don't know. Look, I just.
What if it's like really important, like Ephemeral Orb was, and it'll,
I
go
mean,
badly, like we went to
I
Stormwind.
I feel like the people in Dalaran are kind of goody two shoes. Maybe if we let them know that people are in danger, maybe they'll. I don't know. Look, I've never been to Dalaran. Yeah, I've never been to Zelryn, so I'm not really sure what to expect aside from rich mages in a flying city. Really.
I don't really like human cities so far. They kind of stuck-up-ish and full of slavery underneath. So,
I don't think that's slavery, but they may be a bit more stuck up-ish. Maybe.
I overhear from my friend Bugsworth. Yeah, he said that ogres were in Dalaran back in the day, and yeah, I don't know. Buggy was always full of bugs in his head. It's kind of why he died. But I don't know. I don't like Dalaran as place. Sounds sneaky and suspicious.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get you healed. We're gonna get Lyri healed. I don't know what we're gonna do with Bladebeard, honestly. And everyone's gonna be happy. Nothing bad will happen. Let's manifest,
Well, maybe
positive
knock
thoughts,
on wood when you say
Think,
that.
think positive and everything will go well. Surely.
I've been thinking positive for a while, Benjamin, and it kind of goes belly up a lot. I mean, Fellord's getting more needy and creepy and wordy, and I'm sick of him. And
Yeah, another reason we need to take care of it, so.
I know, it's just things never go our way, Benjamin. It's just gonna go belly up, go
Look,
bad.
we have to win at some point,
It happens like after I don't know a big adventure and battle and some evildoer who is, up to no good. I just think that Dalaran's not gonna be a breeze,
Yeah, and there's also that ominous thing Gonk told me, but yeah.
Oh, what did he tell you?
He said something like, "Oh, the bonds of your pact will be tested," and I mean they're already being tested, but does he mean to get worse? Shit.
Probably.
Well, let's just get our issues dealt with, and hopefully.
Well, I'm a survivor, so it'll work out. It always works out, at least. I mean, I survived Solgaga and her whole mess, and we survived demon mess, and now more demon mess. What's with demons? Just tired of demons. Just green everywhere. Green today, green tomorrow. What's wrong with a little purple?
Yeah, exactly, but not void purple. Arcane
Oh,
purple.
right.
Much nicer.
I don't know. I could go with a little purple now, I guess.
Be careful with the monkey paw.
Yeah, well, isn't Doloran purple? Or is it blue?
It's purple and like it's nice from what I hear, I guess.
It's a beautiful architecture. You hear the voice of Kyrie suddenly appear behind you.
Oh, hello.
Hey, welcome back. That was quite the spectacle. Points at the water that's still on fire with green liquid.
Yeah, the fact that they still carry around blight after the whole fiasco in Northrend is.
Well, it's technically illegal in the Horde, but who's gonna ask?
Between technically and, especially with Garrosh around.
You'd be surprised. Still, that they're not flying a Horde flag, but they clearly have some affiliations.
Well, and they also have a Peter Turbo on board, so that's good to know.
Well, a common enemy, perhaps.
I don't want to think about it, honestly.
Fair enough. Well, that's perfectly understandable. I've also been going for a couple days without sleep, so I could have definitely used the rest. Unless you folk want to head to Daran tonight.
No, we can do it right in the morning. Just early enough that new trouble doesn't show up, but, also give us time to have a proper rest, I suppose.
Alright, fair enough. Are you... She lowers her voice a little, says, I know Vera technically doesn't need to sleep, but she's been on watch for 3-4 days. Aren't you gonna have someone relieve her?
Well, supposedly, Hakalas trolls will be taking everyone back, so I suppose they'll have a chance to rest.
I trust your judgment. You know those trolls better than I would.
With this whole clone business, I don't trust Woody Bay. I mean, I already don't trust Woody Bay, but, shit, there's a clone of my dad somewhere out there, if that's not scary enough already.
Don't you have a password?
Yeah, but other people don't, so I don't know, his clone can be around killing people or something.
True, but... Well, is there any use in worrying about something that you cannot affect?
No, but I can't help worrying.
Understandable. Still, it's better to keep a clear mind and, well, judging by the smell of alcohol coming from the both of you, I think both of you could really use a rest. Where's Mr. Bladebeard?
He's had some business in town, I think.
Pirate stuff, of course. And, good.
No, nothing.
And, well, some of your crew, I think, is in town. It would be interesting to rally them up in the morning.
Look, honestly, if they don't come, they don't come. It's kind of their choice. They already know this, so if they're not here, they're not here.
Do they notice?
I think so. But honestly, not to play favorites, but our main worry right now is Bud's ogres, and they're also the biggest target. I don't think our enemies particularly care for random, I don't know, crewmen, but I don't know. It's just that if we keep thinking of every detail, we're never gonna leave this place.
Well, I think at least the ogres will be in safe hands. That wine, she points at Tar, has been sort of trying to assume a leadership position while you guys are gone. I think he'll be capable enough steering them in the right direction.
I hope so.
She pointed at Tar, the one who tried to frame you and all that.
Oh, was that him? I guess he needs another beating.
A what? She says.
A long story. He tried to usurp us, and he's just an asshole in general.
Fair enough. And guess one more question before I leave you to rest. What do you plan to do with your Eradar friend?
Well, she is staying behind, I presume.
All right. Do you trust her to not kill everybody?
I mean, she's kind of my dad's not really girlfriend.
All right.
It's weird. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but he's old enough to make his choices.
It's certainly something that will require a good night's sleep.
Oh, I think it will require many nights of sleep, but if nothing else, she came to help him when he needed it, so I appreciate that. There's nothing else.
Do you she kept babbling about going to Lordaeron. Is that something in your plans?
She asked us if we could take her there, but we don't really have any big plans just yet after we're done with Dalran. I mean, I have some things in mind, but we'll discuss it when we get there.
Fair enough. All right. Sorry for bothering the two of you.
Yeah, no worries. I really need to sleep.
Oh, have a good night, the two of you.
Yeah, you do.
Bows. What do the two of you do?
We sleep.
Yeah, I think Morg and Benjamin will go sleep.
Fair enough. Meanwhile, DoomGoblin, Bladebeard, as you are approaching the ships, you will spot the figure of Tamal heading out from the ships and towards the exit of Booty Bay. Do you interact with him in any way?
He just says hi.
Yeah, he waves at you as well and says, Mr. Bladebeard, I'll bring you a suitable price from the jungle when you get back.
Awesome. Just watch out. There's quicksand in the jungle.
Likewise, wherever you may be going.
Is there quicksand in Dalaran? If there is, I kind of don't want to go there anymore.
Tamal shrugs at you, lifts up his spectral hat, salutes you, and continues walking towards the exit.
Yeah, I'll come on board.
You come on board. Vera glances at you and then glances away. You see the night shift on duty. Anyone you're looking for, or are you just heading to sleep?
Just heading to sleep.
Okay. Then, as all of you head to sleep, Morg, you are the only one who will be disturbed on this fine night, unfortunately for you. As you close your eyes, and obviously you've had a very long day, you feel absolutely exhausted, and you drift off to sleep, you feel almost like a punch to the face as, imagine, you open your eyes and you find yourself once again in the familiar, not necessarily familiar, but in the, I guess, familiar sight of the burning Goria, surrounded by fell flames as the Fell Lord faces you. And he says, you presume to relax while after leaving our duo unfinished.
Goodness, wait till later.
Oh no, dear creature. It cannot wait. It will not wait. And he throws a punch your way. How do you defend yourself?
I'd say Morg would try to catch the punch.
Give me a force roll, please. How do you take 2 points of damage?
I'd say level 2 stress.
Okay. Now, a bit of above board information. The Fell Lord will continue tormenting you while you sleep. You have the option of ending the encounter by waking up, but that does mean you will not get any sleep. And if you win, the only thing you'll win is that he won't trouble your sleep. He will still trouble you in many other ways.
And if I lose, I guess he possesses, right?
If you lose, you will lose the ability to sleep until you deal with the Fell Lord somehow.
Oh, goodness.
It's like Gaara from Naruto, if you remember.
Yeah. I think for now he'll be trying to fight him for his sleep.
Then it is your turn. As you see once again the burning ruins of Goria, like engulfed in fell flames, which obviously never happened in actual history, but he's like distorting your perception to make it so.
Would let me sleep. And Morg would go for a slam with his head against the Fell Lord's jaw.
That sounds like a forceful from you. Can you please roll?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. You rolled well. Okay. The Fell Lord takes 1 point of damage. All right. As you headbutt him and knock him back, he says, of the last gasps of strength of the dying, you will fall soon enough, creature. As he lifts up his giant axe and readies himself to bring it down upon you. How do you defend yourself?
I'd say Morg would he has all his weapons in his head, right?
And probably whatever weapons he'd like to have.
Okay. I'd say Morg would visualize his mom's weapon in his hand and would move to parry it.
It's a
against
mace,
the Fell Lord.
right? It's a mace, right?
I believe it's a mace. I visualized it as a warhammer, but yeah, that works too.
Okay. Well, I think you did give her a weapon in your rendition of her, I think. Anyway.
Yeah, I did.
So may I get your forceful then, please?
Yes.
Tie means he gets an advantage. Still, it's a good roll. Your turn. Oh, so do you have a name for your... No, he gets an advantage. My bad. Anyway, your turn.
visualize piloting a fell reaver. Thank you, Thompshire. I think that might turn against him if that's a bad roll. Yeah, I think Moarg would then wait, is it his turn?
Yep.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah, yeah. No wait, is it?
Yes.
No, yeah, I parried. Yeah, you're right.
I am also
My
tired,
brain.
don't worry.
I'm not tired, I get confused.
Mm.
I think afterwards Morg would visualize some stampeding mini versions of Akunda to trample the Fell Lord.
Sounds forceful or clever. Your stun would not apply, so up to you.
I'll just go with forceful.
Okay, give me a forceful, please.
Alright, that's a 5. Oh no.
He stamps them beneath his feet as he, I think, would just rush to choke you out. To have like a dramatic moment with you. How do you defend yourself?
I'd say he would try to grab the wrist and like throw him away.
Give me a forceful, please. 4 points of damage coming your way.
I have fate points. I'm gonna use them.
Also, small reminder, again, you can end the encounter at any point by waking up, but it does mean you will not get sleep.
Yeah. I do understand that. Okay, I don't think I can really use anything right now. I mean, Throwdown Showdown would be handy, but I'm not gonna use it yet. Yeah, I will do a reroll, and the reroll will be Former Warlord, since he is a combatant.
Okay. Let's see it.
Alright, reroll.
Just 3 points of damage.
It's better, but... Shoot. I guess I'll just take the level 3 stress then. That's better, but... Yeah.
He, like, grabs your throat with his hand and, like, arm and, like, hand, I guess, and shoves you into a nearby pillar that, like, crumbles to dust under your, like, bulk, and says, "Is this truly all that the ogre kind can offer? You who were expected to inherit the mantle of your mother to become a conqueror, is this truly it? Just surrender. Your body is mine. Whether it will happen tonight or several days from now, it will make no difference." Your turn.
I will never surrender. And I think Morg would visualize his mom emerging behind the Fell Lord and like smacking him with the same hammer.
Yep. Sounds, I guess, like a clever of your stunt applying.
Yes.
Let's see it.
Oh no.
Well, he also rolled poorly, so it's a tie. Tie, it means you get an advantage.
I will call it Strength of Blood.
Yeah. She appears behind the Fell Lord and strikes, and he narrowly avoids it, but has to like drop you from his chokehold and says, "More apparitions. All of your strength is just apparitions." And he, in like a bellow of rage, I think, would try to attack your mother. How do you, which would be an attack on you. How do you defend yourself?
I think the mother apparition would like try to block it with her own strength by like grabbing him.
Again, it's either forceful or clever if you're stunt applying, which is the same thing, but yeah.
It is the same thing. I'll do forceful.
Okay. 4 points of damage coming your way.
Uh, um. Yeah, I think. Let's see, 4 points. You said.
Hmm.
Shoot. If I reduce that with a 2,
That will be 2 points
that
of damage.
would only be 2 points. It'd be a little too consequence, though.
If you want, you rolled 2 minuses, which is the third worst possible roll. So you probably will get better if you reroll, but obviously a reroll is always risky.
I am a risker. Alright, I will re-roll with heavy weapons expert.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. It is inside your head, so I guess it would make sense why she would have your knowledge of heavy weapons. Also,
Yeah, plus she taught him everything.
Hmm?
Technically.
Okay. Make
Okay, I will re-roll.
please. Oh, much better. Yeah, much better.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, he only gets an advantage from that. Another charge of fell sleeplessness as he forces your mother back for the moment, but does not deal actual damage. Your turn.
Alright, I will go for a last hurrah on this one. I'm gonna do Throwdown Showdown. Once per session, I can throw a player or person far away to either help or hurt them. And Morg will visualize a chasm below, like a pit, and he will like throw him down there, and like down there is like a giant mouth of like a Kunda or something.
Okay. Sounds like a forceful or clever attack. I'll give you a +8 bonus. How does that sound?
That sounds good. I will use my forceful.
Let's see it. So 8 points of damage because 7 to a 7. I will use two charges of fell sleeplessness to make it only 4 points of damage.
I will use Strength of Blood to increase that by 2.
I'll use your level 6 consequence against you.
I have my birthday inspiration, but I'm not sure if I want to use it for this.
And 2 fate points.
And 2 fate points, that's true, but if I use them up, not good. I could use one of them. Would that work? Or does that still cancel it out quite a bit?
Currently, you would deal 4 points of damage to the Fell Lord. If you use a fate point, it would mean 6 points of damage.
I will use a fate point.
Invoking.
I will invoke Demon Within. It is his struggle with the demon. Therefore, it makes sense that he can combat it with his, how long he's been fighting the demon so far on his own.
Okay. He'll take his level 2 stress and his level 4 consequence. Do you have a name for the level 4 consequence?
Jaws of Akunda.
Sure. Jaws of Akunda. As he falls into those jaws, but like almost cartoon style, barely manages to save himself from being completely devoured by like holding the teeth away from him with his arms. And he says, Is this your strength then? Calling upon your apparitions in your mind? Is this it?
They're not just apparitions to me. I can call him here even now, I know it.
Well, allow me then to respond in kind. And as you look behind you, you will see two of the Fell Lord's elite Fell Guards attacking you. It's the same attack stat-wise, but it's a different narrative. How do you defend yourself? They attack with their massive, like, pole arms.
I would say Morg would picture both Bladebeard and Benjamin, but like in ogre getup, like armor and weapons, and they would like parry with him against them.
Yahar!
Sounds like a clever or forceful. I don't think your stunt would apply because Bladebeard and Benjamin are not your ancestors. So clever.
They're wearing his ogre getup. I don't know if that counts, but probably not.
They're imbued with the spirits of the ones who came before him.
Which ones?
That's a good question. Hold on. Wait, let me pull up my good old family tree. I actually have it saved for this occasion. Where did it go? Did I was very worried I deleted it for some reason. I'd say I'm bad at pronouncing
Marmarok.
words. Marmarok for Bladebeard, and Kaibutsu for Benjamin, or no, maybe it's the other way around. Kaibutsu for Bladebeard, and Marmarok for Benjamin. That's better.
Sure. How does that work in terms of narrative? Like, how is it just Benjamin but actually just Marmarok in his body and Kaibutsu for Bladebeard, or?
The way I pictured it, it's like them being like empowered by them, like their spirits are like next to them, like channeling into them.
That's fine. Okay, sure. Forceful or clever, your stunt will apply with the clever though.
I'll go with the clever this time.
Let's see it.
That's a 3. How dare you?
One, because you take 1 point of damage because it's a 5 of your stunt.
I was saying that it was a 3, but you said okay.
So the end result is a 5 because of your stunt, so you only take 1 point of damage.
Level 1 stress then.
Okay. As the two Fell Guards overpower Benjamin and Bladebeard and Kaibutsu and Marmarok and turn their attention to you, it is your turn.
I think Morg would wake up.
Okay. Pausing the encounter, but meaning that you don't get any sleep.
Yep. He's got bags under his eyes and he's just sitting there disturbed and upset.
Understandably so. Understandably so. What do you do for the rest of the night?
Good question. I don't think he would really like leave the ship or anything, but is he allowed to rest, or is he can't, like, I know he can't sleep, but is he allowed to kind of just lay there and relax somewhat? Like, what's the
you can
exact?
You can relax, taking away the stress and level 2 consequence if you had one, but you will not get sleep, and if this goes on for too long, you will get like some stacking debuffs.
Okay.
By this I mean this whole like arrangement of you not being able to sleep.
Right.
So, as you rest, again, I'll clear away your stress, but again, you are not really able to sleep given the circumstances, and you just spend the night in this like restive but not sleeping state.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I can relate to Moarg a lot here.
Yeah, been there myself. You would be the first one to see the rays of the sun shine through, and the like morning shift start picking up the task from the night shift. Vera's still the one in command because you guys never relieved her of duty. But yeah, you are the one who's awake. Morg, everyone else may wake up whenever they wish to.
Benjamin would wake up like relatively early because he's excited to get the hell out of here.
Same.
Benjamin would have like this really uncharacteristic smile on his face, like, I'm finally leaving this shithole.
Yeah, Benjamin, you see Lyri, I don't know, snoring at on your floor.
I'll give her a light kick. Hey, special day.
5 more minutes.
I will say, by the way, Zelryn, you do still feel abnormally tired, though not as badly as you felt yesterday.
Okay.
Come on, put on your boots. It's Tauren Day.
Is that excitement in your voice?
Yes, I'm finally leaving this rotten, stinky, rotten place.
I don't think I've ever heard you sound happy before.
I think that might be an exaggeration, but I am happy, yes.
Mary will put on her boots then.
You
Not
know,
to dampen
it's-
Benjamin's mood.
It's gonna smell nice. Bud's gonna get rid of his issues. You are gonna get rid of your issues, and everything's gonna be okay. Well, probably not, but it'll be better, right?
I suppose. What do you have in mind for my, elf business?
Didn't we agree not to do it?
Well, they're gonna ask.
Well, you tell them you weren't successful. I mean, they were asking you to assault the city. It's like you're just, one person.
I guess, but I'll never ever be allowed back into Guatemala.
Well, can't really go to Stormwind anymore. That's being a deserter. I don't know. Maybe it'll be you'll seek asylum in Dalaran or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see about that, I suppose. But I do agree. Let's get rid of Bud's demons, and we'll deal with the purple.
Understandable. What do you do?
Larry puts on her boots and gets ready like Benjamin taught her to.
Yeah, and Benjamin will leave and start, gathering the people that are coming with us and asking Hekala, what's the status of her people, taking everyone else.
Above Hekala has spent the past day just on your ship, talking with the Wind Serpent, but basically trying to keep her distance away from everyone so as to not feed the Wind Serpent information, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So as you approach her, she looks at you and says, "Beloved."
Is everything set with your people so they can take everyone back?
They know their duty through our friend. The warband has assembled outside the gates of Booty Bay, and they await the people to take them away.
All right. Sounds good. Is everything all right with our scaly friend?
What answer do you expect, beloved?
Well, I thought it'd be polite to ask, I suppose, but point taken.
It's... I am no more happy with this situation than you are, but at the end of the day it'd be my failure for losing those 2 items.
Well, we'll try to get that sorted when we get back.
I hope so, for all our sakes.
Anyways, if you've got some last-minute preparations, we're gathering everyone to go to Dalaran.
I'm presuming above board also like shepherding the people who stayed behind.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Okay. Hekara will say, who get up and say, my preparations are done.
Oh, alright. If you want to come along while we gather everyone else, feel free to. Otherwise, we'll come back for you, I suppose.
Better that I avoid unnecessary contact.
Gotcha.
Do you guys need a list of the people you said were going to Aaran for like a recap thing?
Yeah, I may have forgotten like
I'll post it
one or two
in
people.
the Roll20 chat.
Do we have to worry about Joseph?
Aren't you
Aaran?
forgetting Benjamin's dad?
Yeah, Joseph. It says right there.
Yeah,
Where? I'm blind.
There.
right after
Second.
the second Teeironor GM.
Oh, right. Okay.
Roll20 has this really bizarre character limit. Sometimes I don't understand it. Anyway, whom do you approach next?
Weird character limit. Okay.
I guess like a line limit maybe? And anyway.
Maybe. I guess we can go in order.
Ishnodores and Temis will like they come as a package, so you find them together.
I mean, not that Guren responds to anyone but Bladebeard, so he can jump that one.
Fair enough.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, yeah. I was just gonna say, do you head towards the 2 of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They see you come, and Ishnudores says, "This town is certainly more agitated than I expected it to be.
Yeah, I hate it. Sorry, go ahead.
What will happen to our ship while we're gone?"
It will stay here, I guess.
All right. Well, I hope you're prepared to pay our fine. I jest. I apologize. I
mean, we've helped the Baron quite a bit. Maybe he'll forgive whatever fine is.
He like
handled.
lifts a hand and smiles and says, "It is my choice to go with you to Aaran, and well, the ship was always just a tool in the quest to find my father. So, if that is to be its fate to be impounded by goblins, then it has served its purpose."
All right. Then, are you guys all set up?
He looks at Temis, who nods, and he looks back and says, "Yes, we should be. Well, it's odd to find myself so close to the goal that I've been looking forward to for so long. It feels like almost like I don't know how to react to it."
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm babbling.
No, it's fine. Also looking forward to seeing him after what feels like a long time, if it hasn't really been that long.
Nods. Well, we'll wait on the deck of the ship when everyone else has assembled.
Mm-hmm. All good. We'll just gather everyone else and hopefully get going as soon as possible.
Nods, and they head to the place they like, the little rendezvous point. What now?
I guess Akalu we've spoken to in Serpent. I guess it's Joseph's turn.
Joseph, you find him in a conversation with a familiar Eradar on the middle deck of, I think, the Black Rin. And they turn to you when you approach.
Morning.
Morning, he says. She gives you a creepy smile.
Benjamin kind of squirms a bit and turns to Joseph. Everything set up on your end?
Oh yeah. Do you mind? I admit I was a bit presumptuous, and you can veto this, of course. But do you mind if she also keeps an eye out on everyone while we're gone?
I suppose she's earned that trust. So yeah.
Don't you worry your little head, dear child. They will be safe in my keeping.
You could have worded that a little less creepily, but it's the thought that counts, I guess.
Well, as long as I don't meet any of Golgamash's people, I'll be perfectly fine.
Hopefully they aren't this far south, but noted.
Joseph gets up from his bunk and his hammock, I guess, and says, "Where's the meeting point?"
Benjamin will tell him.
And he would head there. What now?
I guess I'll check up on Karagosa, see if everything's okay.
I think as you emerge on the top deck looking for her, you hear a voice from behind you. Looking for me?
Yeah. I'm just letting you know that I'm just gathering everyone that we agreed would come with us.
All right.
Only the Bladebeard passenger left, and you know how they are. I believe Bladebeard can really rein them in.
All right. I'll be ready whenever you are. Do you? Actually, never mind. It's too late for any potential scrutiny of the plan. Let's just be ready to go whenever it is that we're set to go.
You sure?
Nothing that I say will be useful. I was just thinking out loud. My apologies.
If you say so. I guess I'll.
There's one
go.
question. Points at Helza, who's still unconscious, the supreme arcanist as she calls herself aboard, and says, "Are you leaving her on the ship?"
I mean, I assumed someone would carry her, I guess. Can Naga stay on land for a long time?
Yeah. I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah, then I think someone will take her. I'll let Vera know to have someone take her, I suppose.
All right. I'll be ready whenever you are then.
All right, then Ben, go look for Bud and Bladebeard.
Whomever do
I
you
thi-
wish? Go ahead.
I think Bladebeard is already at the meeting place.
Makes sense?
Like
And-
without
and-
his mom and
Gurin
Gurin?
and Marta are with him.
okay.
Well, I decide if Marfa is with you,
Oh,
but
all right, I'll go
but
search for her.
but I think she would come with you, and she says, and while you're like leading her to the meeting point, I should say, so are we finally heading back to Stormwind, Moby? This was a
No.
fun vacation. I've had more fucking than I care to tell you about, but I really miss home.
Well, first we need to go to another human city, Dalaran.
Do you, Moby? I keep telling you that Daran's not real. All right.
But it is. It is real.
What do you mean it is real?
Well, you'll see. We are
Moby,
about to visit it.
when have you ever heard of a city floating in the sky? That's impossible.
Well, if you've seen what I have seen, you would know that nothing is impossible.
Moby.
Improbable, maybe.
Moby. Where are you taking me for real? What's this Daran place actually supposed to be?
A city of wizards.
Are you bringing me to Spellbeard's friends in prison or what?
No.
Do you promise that we're gonna go home after this next step?
I don't know. I don't want to promise something I might not be able to keep.
Well, then why should I go?
It's gonna be fun. Come on, it's a city of wizards.
Moby, Alright. If you want to keep playing but pretend, I'll play along with you for now, but we really ought to go home at some point, Moby, and tell Mobina the news.
Yeah, sure.
I'm
There are
serious.
just a few
I'm
other
serious.
things that. Yeah.
Moby,
I,
do you understand that I'm serious about this?
yes.
Look me in the
I'm
eyes,
also
son.
serious. I'm also serious. More serious than I have ever been.
She sighs, and if you allow her, would like kiss you on the forehead.
Yeah, sure.
Says, all right, fine. Let's see where this little escapade takes us then. And now, Bladebeard is with Marfa at the meeting point.
So only Bud left then?
And Lyri.
I mean, does putting on her boots take that long?
Well, we haven't checked in on her. I don't know where she is. Also, this is a question addressed to everyone. Do let me know if there's anyone you'd like to say goodbye to or like provide any special instructions to or whatever.
The Iron Dwarfs. They should follow the ogres.
Affirmative. Prime designate.
Oh, on that matter, Bladebeard, do you think they could carry the Naga with them? You know, they don't get tired and all that.
They should carry Frignir as well.
I mean, there's two of them, so...
Also, I mean, they're made of iron, but ogres are also pretty strong.
Naga are big above board.
I don't know. I think they'd like say, I like squid, and they'd eat it or something. I don't know. I don't trust them.
All right. I guess they can. One of them can drag the the snake lady with him, and the other can drag the Frignet.
Speed will be suboptimal, but it can be done. Prime Designate.
Can you? Do we have like a cart with wheels on board?
Not on board the ship, Prime Designate, but it will be simple enough to purchase one from town.
Yeah. Benjamin, tell I don't know Jonathan to buy a cart, and we can put all the unconscious people on it.
Sure.
Is Jonathan John or Johnny?
He means
Junatum.
Jonathan to York.
Oh,
Junatum, the orc.
fair enough. Fair enough. He would accept the order and say, you're heading to an alliance city.
Aye.
Recently, Alliance, I believe.
Probably best not to mention us.
Wouldn't dream of it.
From Ka.
You guys stay safe as well. So, yeah, hopefully everything goes well, and we'll be back in a couple of days.
Watch out for quicksand.
I've been a privateer around these parts for a long time. I know my way around the jungle.
I hope so.
Junatum would proceed to carry out this order and organize the people. Yeah, I guess he is the officer in charge. Yeah. While you guys are gone. Anyone else whom you'd like to talk to and all that?
Probably Bud, because he hasn't here yet.
He had a trouble sleeping. Yeah, he's getting up and moving about finally after attempting to rest as long as he did.
Nobody's gonna give him good morning.
He just got out of his quarters.
And you notice the activity on the ships as people get ready to leave, except for the people going to Aaran, obviously.
I'd say Moarg would obviously first be approaching his ogres individually and telling them to behave and not to eat anyone while he's gone, and stick to only ogre food, and also just be kind to their troll hosts.
They take your warnings to heart, all of them, and they will obey unquestioningly. Do you also approach the Dark Rock ogres or just your ogres?
He would go to all of the ogres, basically.
All of the ogres
And,
then would respond the same way, except for Tar, who sneers but says, fine.
Moarg just kind of gives him a tired nod. I mean, all of his things are tired, but him probably the most. I feel really bad saying this. I forgot his ogre friend's name.
Nourish?
Nourish. Yeah, he would speak to Nourish more genuinely.
What about Chef
Regarding-
Club? Does he not get any love?
He gets love.
Yeah, his
Chef
apron
Clunk-
says kiss the cookie. He gets plenty of kisses. It's fine.
He gets plenty of kisses. Yeah, he would definitely give Clunk his blessings too. He values Clunk a lot. Probably just as much as Nourish. With Nourish, he'd be like, "You have been a good friend to me for a while, Nourish, and while I am gone, I want you to be acting leader
Me?
until I get back."
I thought
Yes.
I thought you wanted Tar in charge.
I don't trust Tar.
But
You know the
he-
hearts of our people.
He's been saying that he is the one in charge while you'll be absent.
He is a liar, and I have spoken to the other ogres regarding this.
I
They will
understand.
they will have your strength and your faith, and the crew will also see you as leader of the ogres.
I will carefully take this task and fulfill it to the best of my ability. A question, Moarg. If the situation turns dire, how much liberty would you grant me to take necessary precautions?
I want you to consult the other people besides just the ogres too, but if things get really drastic, I don't want there to be too much bloodshed, but if you need to fight, fight. If you need to leave, though, that is also necessary. I want you and the other ogres to find us another safe haven elsewhere if the trolls can't provide it for some reason.
What if there ever appears a question of us versus them regarding the rest of your crew?
I don't think it should come to that. If it does, I don't think it ever would, though. Try not to kill them. That's all I ask. They fought for your freedom.
I will strive to fulfill your orders, Moarg. And he bows and says, do you intend to take care of, he like points to some of your like newish fell scars, this in the place you are headed?
I plan to either rid it or control it.
Control
That
it?
is...
That is, well, that is certainly words that would come out the mouth of a King Gordok, but I think you have a dangerous road ahead.
That is my road for a while, friend. Been my road.
Take care, then, Moarg. I will take care of our people in your absence.
I trust you will do it well. There's no one else I'd rather trust in.
Gives you a nod, or like a resolute nod.
Take care, my friend.
And I think he would say, you too. And he'd pause and then add, friend. And then do like a sort of traditional ogre salute.
And Morg would resume that as well.
Yep. The ogres are more or less set. What now?
I think Morg would go over and join with Benjamin and the others, and he would look very tired to them very easily.
As you rejoin the others, trying to think if there's... Oh, I think real brief Johnny will approach all of you and say, take care out there, and probably glance at Lyri for a bit too long before...
Mary is not out there.
Oh, she's not?
No, she's still in the quarters.
Okay, then Johnny will not approach you yet.
Hey, Johnny.
Yes, sir, officer, sir, yes, first mate, person.
Benjamin is fine. Would you mind checking if Lyri is ready?
Where is she?
It should be in the captain's quarters of, I don't remember which ship I was in, but...
Oh, I think Vera would kill me if I do that, but,
Just knock on the door, you don't need to enter.
Oh, alright, alright. He would proceed to do so, probably going to the closest door, which I think is the one Lyri is in. And Lyri, you hear a knock, a very subtle, way too polite knock on the door.
Who is it?
It's I apologize. It's Johnny. Your friends are wondering if you're ready.
Give me a second.
Of course, I apologize.
Lyri is just kind of searching the room for anything that should be taken on the journey.
Give me a careful, I suppose.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
0. Like anything that might be useful in Aaran, like I don't know, like just like small things like carrying a bag, like I don't know.
You find quite a bit of rotten meat,
Okay, well,
stray scraps of paper, and straw.
I guess. No, they have pillows in Aaran. Fuck the straw. Okay, Lyri will just not take anything there.
Fair enough. Do you exit?
Sure.
As you open the door, you like push it into Johnny, who was standing on the other side, and he like runs back a little and says, "Oh, I apologize."
It's fine. I guess Benjamin picked apart that entire room. Makes sense.
I don't think he. Well, maybe, but I think that's how it sort of came in. Please take care where you're going.
Hopefully, I'll get the privilege of my own room in Aaran and not have to bunk with Benjamin again. But we'll see.
Flinches a little, but then says, I know you are troubled, I think magically, from what Kyrie said, and I hope you will get better. I really do.
Thanks. Lyri will kind of give him like a nod and a shrug.
It would be a bad thing if something were to happen to you.
Oh, yeah, probably. Lyri is just kind of, I guess, walking towards the group at this point, just kind of brushing off anything that Johnny says.
Yeah, he thinks sort of stays behind, having run out of ways to continue the conversation.
Lyri is not going to give this poor boy hope.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That'd be cruel.
I think he'll have hope whether Lyri gives it or not. Anyway, Lyri joins the rest of the party. And I will like separate the people who are set to go to Dalaran.
Is this everyone?
It should be.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We're all set and tired. Well, I'm tired.
Yeah, you look like shit.
Demon won't let me sleep now.
Oh. Yeah, we should get that dealt with.
Agreed, big time.
You were unable to sleep? Says Kyrie.
Demon was getting very violent in dreams. Tried to fight it. It didn't work out too well.
Well, fortunately we're heading to a place where there ought to be solutions.
Maybe they could just put him in stasis overnight so he doesn't have to sleep anymore.
That does not sound ethical.
Yeah, probably not, but it's better than him becoming a demon.
I'm sure that will not be something that will happen, says Kyrie. So, I've phoned ahead, and I've let Khadgar know that we're coming. Shall
What's
I
a
take?
phone?
Sorry.
What's a phone?
Sorry, it's a bit of goblin jargon. I've radioed ahead. Oh, that's also goblin jargon. I've let them know.
Mary nods.
Should like both take a different form? What's the plan there?
Well, isn't your item, doesn't magic disrupt it regardless? Would it be?
Yeah, I mean, like when we get there.
Well,
suppose.
I've informed them that a big spiky fell green ogre is coming.
Okay.
So long as they know. Stormwind seemed pretty surprised, although I wasn't spiky back then. So.
All right. Are we set to begin? For me to take us there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. First, Kyrie initiates the teleportation spell. I've now changed the background to the Dauron background on the recording. Yes,
A historic moment.
very much so. May get carefuls from, I guess, Benjamin and Lyri, because they're the magically adept people.
Shh, careful. Oh, I was gonna ask.
Does my stunt apply? I guess not, right?
I was gonna ask if I could assist you, but you rolled too fast, so I guess I just rolled myself.
My bad.
0. 1.
Let me check something to answer your question. Noticing, yeah, it's noticing, so your stunt would apply.
Okay, then it's a 5.
May I get a clever to see how you interpret what you perceive?
Fear. Sure. A 1.
You have been teleported before by, say, Meridia. Feel something off with this particular teleportation spell.
Off how?
Like, as you look around you, as it's a like mass teleport with, like everyone sort of around you going together. It's almost like you, Bladebeard, Gurin, Lyri, and Morg are pulled in a slightly different direction than everyone else.
Like, is it like while it's being cast? Is it like the moment where it goes off?
While
How is
you're
it,
like mid-transit, so to say.
There's a transit?
A brief one, but there is.
Can we like communicate in it, or are we like being spaghettified?
It feels like you are falling in an infinite expanse for like several seconds. You may address your companions.
I'll just say like something feels off.
What feels off?
It's like we're being pulled elsewhere.
Well, you're gonna have to just hold us really tight. Mary kind of shoots him a smirk.
No, like two groups are being separated. Do you
What
think
do
we're
you
gonna
mean?
spawn in jail? I feel like we're going to jail right now.
Again?
Like
Jail?
magical jail.
Why would you
Yeah.
go to magical jail?
I don't know.
Wait, who's getting split up? What's the distribution?
What was the
Since you're so
distribution again?
smart.
It's the four of you
It was
plus
the
Gurin.
players, Gurin. Okay.
4 of us plus who?
Gurin.
Gurin.
Oh. Well, wait, is Kyrie still here, or are we just like in the infinite void right now?
It's the four of you plus Gurin.
So we're just
Oh,
floating.
so
in
wait,
magical
wait. So
land
why
now.
would I need to reach that conclusion if I want to see them?
Yeah, but-
Because it's too brief for everyone else. But
Then
you...
why are we talking?
Because plot.
because
Fair enough.
Because we know each other so well, it's like telepathic.
Sure. So,
Whoa! Oh, yeah.
Yeah. as you eventually reach your destination, it is Aaran above board. You find yourselves, the four of you,
And Gordon.
five of you, my apologies. The five of you in this little board that I put on screen. Just give me a second to solve the things.
Lyri will look around.
Is this what jail looks like in Teeironor?
Lyri will look around and she will
Well-
use her disguise spell to make her eyes blue.
Well, as you look around, you will see the whatchamacallit. The person in charge of the Violet Gate, aka all comings and goings, in Aaran, Archmage Cylindra, as she looks at the five of you coming in, and lets out a yell. Shit, it's them! Call everyone now! Now! And mages rush in to...
Yeah, we're definitely going to jail.
I will say, this is something that I planned since Season 2, since a certain event happened.
Why are you so evil?
Oh, Meridia, what did you say about us? If she snitched about something, I swear.
I mean, if Kyrie is in on this, even worse.
Oh god. She
What
told
was-
us about this with a smile on her face.
I
Ah,
Is
a
this a
hero
good
is
thing or a
welcome.
bad thing?
You barely got anything like this in Stormwind.
Abobo did warn you guys several points that, like, when Kai was communicating with Khadgar, yeah, they are insisting that the four of you be sent together. Don't know why.
Yeah,
that
that's
was-
yeah.
Fourth wall.
Yeah, I thought that
Meta.
was like more, more on the back end of things. Like, oh, no splitting up the party.
Benjamin, we only got one mage escort in Stormwind, but look at all these guys.
I think we should start by like dropping our weapons or something. I don't know. I don't want to be toasted or frozen or electrocuted or whatever these guys do.
Another mage.
What are you talking about?
Another mage, a dwarf this time, runs in, and they are prepared to enter into combat with you above board, as also more mages rush in. So, do you surrender peacefully, or shall combat occur?
Lyri's very
Benjamin
confused
will-
about what's happening right now.
Benjamin will put down his sword and raise his hands and look at the others like, yeah, you should probably drop them too, otherwise we'll have to fight an entire city.
Wait, what are you doing?
Put it down. Put it down.
Lyri's not holding anything.
Drop everything. Drop all your magic items. Dragni,
Wait, this is a bad idea.
Silence her right now. Don't let her speak. Pointing directly, specifically at Lyri.
Yeah, do it.
Can we all just take a deep breath?
She would try to cast a silence spell on the group in general, but Lyri in particular.
Wow.
This is police brutality. Come on.
Morg is just casually putting his weapons on the ground, like putting
They're
like dirt.
They're gonna take away Lyri's magical helm that's keeping the void away. Oh, they're fucking up.
So, is it a good time to end today's session?
I fucking hate you. Oh.
What do you mean, is this a good time?
I don't know. Is it?
Uh,
I mean, for
for
people who are watching this, yes.
Yes, but for
And
but for
then
us,
they
this
all
is-
die.
I mean, the
The
people
end.
watching will wait a week too, so it's the same for them.
Exactly.
I suppose.
Well, above board, I feel very, very tired, and I feel not particularly capable of following through with everything that's about to happen.
No,
Oh,
it's
God,
yeah.
It's
you-
fine. This
you
is
know-
a very
you know
funny
what's
moment
happening
to
right
end
now,
that.
so.
This is horrifying.
Oh, Benjamin, you...
I can just use my pants
So happy and smiling.
To go back in time.
briefly. Again, this is something that I planned since season 2, so don't blame yourselves for it. Well, kind of, but not really.
Like, if you can tell us this, how can they put the or 5 of us apart?
What do you mean?
Like, how could they separate us, like, mid-teleport? Because...
Because there's lots of words when it comes to teleportation. Like, for instance, you just can't, for instance, teleport into Archmage Khadgar's room without his permission, for instance. Same goes with Daoran to a lesser extent. Daoran has one sort of teleportation access point, the Violet Gate. That's where everyone who teleports into Daoran normally shows up, and they keep a tight control over it. So they basically noticed, okay, the group that we were told about is coming, let's redirect some of them. Does that make sense?
I can't believe you've done this.
Mhm.
No, everything's gonna be fine.
There's a reason why Moarg was like, alright, I'm putting someone in charge.
I can't believe
We are
Benjamin
not
was
that
so
lucky.
pepper. Benjamin was so
I mean,
pepper
I
in the
didn't think it
morning
was
about
gonna
how
go to
happy he
shit.
was.
I didn't think it was gonna go to shit right off the bat.
Hey, at least
But-
Bladebeard won't have to incriminate us. We're already going to jail.
We're already incriminated. In fact, you guys are probably getting more incriminated now, though. So, you know.
No, because why would Bladebeard carry information about us being criminal on his body into Devon?
He stole it from you.
Why would we be carrying information about how we're criminals when we're going to Dalaran to be criminals?
Well, this is gonna go extremely well, you know?
This is going to be the messiest court case ever.
I,
Did you or did you
I'm
not
excited.
order the execution of all bold?
Lyri's got such a long track record, it's not even gonna be funny, though.
Oh, yeah.
Watch this be already a spot somehow.
Lyri can plead insanity. It's fine.
That's true.
Wow.
I mean, is it wrong?
That
You
doesn't
literally go
that-
insane and
that
kill a
doesn't
bunch
mean
of people.
that doesn't mean you get like better treatment.
I don't know. Just
You'd
saying.
probably get better treatment than if you didn't, though, so yeah.
You probably get chucked in an insane asylum, which I mean.
But she
Not-
kinda is insane, so...
She would not be happy
Look,
to hear that.
everything is going to be fine.
Yeah.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is going to be fine for some characters.
Yeah, just not us 5 who have been.
Gorin's gonna be fine.
If Kyra
If Morg
was in on
hadn't
this-
eaten a demon,
oh.
maybe,
Yeah,
but...
why did Guren get dragged into this?
He's not from season 1.
He's just
No,
a guy.
Season 2. This whole thing is something I planned to season 2,
it's
not season 1.
something we did in
Okay.
season 2.
What happened?
Oh...
It's
I
gotta
wonder if
be.
this has to
it's
do with the
gotta be the
whole...
Stormwind massacre, right?
No,
it
I
has to-
think it's
you know-
I think it's the Silver Hand Mage that was in the Stormwind Guard. I don't remember her name, but I made the render of her.
The
Oh...
silver hand, you mean the silver man, right?
I said the Silver Man.
Hand.
The silver
Did I
hand.
say, did I say the Silver Hand? I meant
Yeah.
Silver Man.
Yeah.
Silver
that one
Hand, huh?
mage that was
Ulfar the
affiliated
Lightbringer
with them.
framed you guys, yeah.
Yeah. He's
I
a bad
knew
guy.
it.
Traitor.
I was right in the casino.
Yeah.
This is all because of Shadowlands.
Shadowlands hasn't happened yet.
Technically, he is an evil little blue man right now.
Isn't he
Lyri-
an evil
Lyri-
purple man?
Lyri's like so
man.
close to going purple on these photos.
Again, the only hint I'll say is it's something that happened in season 2. Figure it out from there. If I play my cards right, you will never figure it out, and I hope that's the case. But I imagine
wow.
I'll slip up.
I can't believe every single time we go somewhere we just get jumped immediately.
I mean, it keeps
I
things
mean, in
exciting.
Stormwind you jumped someone, so
To be
That's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say. I think that it has something to do with that. That's my theory, but
no
that
one
might be too
cared
simple.
about that.
As far as we know.
Well, um, thoughts on today's episode, everyone?
Yeah, I'll just send a sending spell to Meridia saying, "Hey, I'm going to jail too."
I can't
Cool.
believe that we've tried so long to get to Aaran, like a bajillion episodes, and this is the welcome we get.
Fair warning, Thompshire. Sending spells do require like vocal components and hand gestures.
I know. I'm joking.
Okay.
Have they silenced
I'll-
us yet?
I'll save it as my phone call while I'm in jail.
Mm.
Like, oh, Kyrie, please save us.
we can always fight back next episode.
I know. Wait, does that mean Khadgar's involved? Oh my god.
Yeah,
How
and
could he do this to us?
Kyrie could as well.
I think Kyrie is an unknowing accomplice. But Khadgar, I can't believe it. We saved Stormwind, we saved Puri Bay, and this is how he thanks us, by treating us like common criminals.
I mean,
For sure.
Khadgar is not the person in charge of Aaran at this point in the story.
Oh fuck! It's Jane.
Oh, she's gonna execute Lyri.
No.
Bye, Lyri.
Awesome.
Bye, Moarg. Bye, everyone that's horror affiliated.
After Benjamin says this, Bladebeard doesn't want to use the pants anymore.
I could bring us back to Booty Bay, I guess.
You could.
I mean,
You'd have to then convince everyone that this was gonna happen.
Bladebeard isn't worried, so I don't think he will use it. It's fine.
yeah, he's gonna make a deal with the court. Oh, I have these documents.
Oh no.
Mm.
We are so fucked.
This is the bad ending.
Mary
Benjamin gave us the bad ending.
Mary wants to go purple so bad. Oh.
I think you should embrace the void and kill everyone.
I mean,
That's another bad ending.
I don't think you should.
After trying to go get help and then this is the immediate reaction, it's just kind of... It just kind of a
Remember what Benjamin told you. If you turn to the void willingly, he will kill you. We've had this conversation.
What if they take off her crown?
You still won't immediately go void unless you give yourself to it, so...
Who knows? Maybe because she hasn't taken off yet, her resistance to it's gone down.
I'm just saying, if you turn purple, you die.
Do it. Embrace the madness.
Dang. This
Well.
is really a bad ending.
Yeah, we failed. Watch us go on another 6-month hiatus, like the fucking Lapidus incidents. This is even worse than the volcano exploding cliffhanger. This is like the worst one in ages. I can't think of a worse cliffhanger than this one.
Yeah, I think this is like top 3 cliffhangers. Definitely.
Well, there are some other things that happened in this episode other than the cliffhanger. Any thoughts on that?
I don't think so.
I don't think that we really didn't do anything.
A bunch of problems that we don't care about.
Oh yeah, the boat appeared that we just instantly resolved.
Like we don't have enough problems.
That felt like the most like monster of the week type thing ever. Like a boat just appeared, we shut it down instantly, then we go back to sleeping.
Well, to be fair, it wasn't supposed to be a major challenge, and I guess if you guys remember, I was talking about when Bladebeard and Moarg went to fight the Bloodsails, that you spotted 4 ships on the blockade, but you only fought 3. Well, guess what happened to the 4th one?
Kaboom.
Yep, because they messed with someone they shouldn't have messed with, aka the Rotten Lily.
Oh wait, does that mean next week we'll meet that lady with a name similar? Sinclairy, that was her name. Will we meet her next week?
Shut up.
Probably.
No!
Yay!
I'm gonna make a render.
I hope
of
she
her.
gets-
I'm gonna make a
I
render.
hope she
of
gets so mad at Lyri for having a name similar to her. Like, you are not me, and Lyri's like, no, that's my name.
Oh, everyone in town bullies me because I have the name of the
Lyri
war
has to get a
criminal.
new name in Aaran.
No. Gary would not get a fake identity like Bud did in Stormwind.
The first thing you did when you arrived in Daran was try to disguise yourself before the guards rushed in. if you
I mean,
remember.
she wanted to change her eyes from green to blue so she doesn't get the hate crimes in the streets. I think
See,
it's a
this
fair
is-
first thing to do.
This is why you should have your sunglasses.
I mean, she was wearing the mask, but I guess instantly starting
I
with the
mean,
mask
that's even more ominous. You come up like looking like an evil plague doctor person.
I mean, have
I mean-
you seen how
It's
like
it's a
some
Halloween mask. What are
adventurers
you
in
talking
Daran
about?
go? Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
she's wearing like a kid's costume. What are you talking about?
Also, Bladebeard has a mammoth. You guys are right at home.
Wait. I mean, did it teleport to the mammoth? No.
Well, I mean, it's in his pocket. I mean, no, it's not. It's in his mind. You can just think about it.
Yeah. How is he gonna drop it? Isn't it a magical item?
Well, yeah, it's not really an item. It's a summon, I guess.
It's
It's a
a
spell.
Yeah.
thing in his brain.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't summon him when I'm in combat.
Oh no, they're gonna take Xal'atath. He's a magical item. No. They're gonna
I'm
take
just- I'm just
Xal'atath.
The debriefing is gonna be hilarious.
I think
I'll be honest.
the greatest crime will be that they'll be taking away our infinite popcorn.
Quickly, Bannerak, make it part of your stunt so it can't be taken away forever.
Mm.
Once
I'm going
per-
to
What,
lie.
the rock?
No, the infinite popcorn.
Once per session, I
Once
get
per
to eat
session, I get
popcorn.
to eat popcorn.
Once per session, I can regain my health through my infinite popcorn.
Once per session, I can
Hey,
take a break by using my
That's
popcorn.
not a bad stunt, actually.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's in WoW. You know, when you need to get your health back, you gotta eat.
Maybe it can be like, you know how you get food buffs when you eat in a while? Maybe he can get advantages from eating his popcorn.
He becomes corny.
He gets the 5% extra stamina, and now he has 2 more advantages.
I mean, it could be a fun thing. I'm curious to see what will happen with the cannon because they technically can't take it, but they also have to take it. So how's that? That's gonna be funny.
It'll probably be taken, but like in a way that's like not taken.
Morg's gonna be able to like Thor his cannon, where like he like lifts his hand out and like the cannon like emerges.
He just uses his ancestor powers, and a spectral cannon appears somehow.
He uses his ancestor powers to like create the rumbling, but with ogres.
One of his ancestors was a cannon.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's just an ogre
One
with
of
a
it-
cannon head.
No, like one of his ancestors just threw cannonballs for a living. That was his job.
I think other prisoners in the Wild Hold have been allowed to keep their weapons, so
Oh, true. They have like actual demons in there, and they don't like confiscate their like fucking weapons.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Well,
It's a part of their religion,
Krara,
you know.
Krara is there, and Gartoon.
I mean, she's
Meridia.
missing an arm or something. Yeah, that's gonna be awkward, you know. Like across from you, the people you actively fought.
Do you think they'll let us bunk together or like split us up?
I don't know.
I think they'll probably split us up into like separate little prison cells.
Do we get jumpsuits or are we wearing?
Maybe they'll like
costumes?
put us in like two, so like two people go in one cell. So like,
Oh
it'll
yeah,
be like
oh yeah. Can this be like the mid-season outfit transfer? We just get put in like orange jumpsuits.
you keep your original outfits.
No.
This prison ain't shit. Come on, they just throw you in a cell.
Wait, how do they feed you in the Violent Hold?
Magic.
Yeah, but where does the
Magic.
food come from? Does it just appear?
magic.
Magic.
It's magic.
Yeah.
They just
It's
teleport
the
to
city
there?
of magic. You get food magically.
They somehow managed
What are you in for?
They somehow managed to keep like all manner of things fed in the Wild Hold, like even people they should never like lower the force field for, so I imagine there's a way.
Yeah, they probably just like teleport a plate in somehow.
Probably.
Like At this
think-
point in the lore, who are the nastiest people in the Violet Hold?
Actual demons, I think.
The-
or like
I mean,
the
they're-
minions.
The people who are currently in the Wild Hold are the entire Blood Elf population of Aaran, as well as a bunch. Like, if it's basically the bosses in the Legion Wild Hold dungeon, because
Yeah,
they're
it's a bunch of like Eridar and
well, no, because they're not for the most part demons. The prisoners are like people they've captured in Icecrown Citadel and such.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yep.
Bladebeard is going to try to hook up with the vampire lady.
wow.
Yep. He wants the big, tall vampire lady. I can respect it.
Yeah.
He's seen a bit too much of Resident Evil. He's a trend chaser.
Those plus some original characters that obviously I will not talk about.
Isn't Manastorm's wife in the Violet Hold?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Isn't Zelryn in the Violent Hall? It's true.
Yes.
But I'm not brave like Banarak. I won't let you guys stab her and murder her in the RPG.
I did say with the caveat of that Bannerek would have to be treated like a lore character, so
Yeah, but we treat all characters like shit.
I don't know. I don't see Blade. I mean, the
Uh,
worst
I
thing
mean,
Blade would
I
do
mean,
is steal.
it's- It's the lore characters that treat us like shit.
Yeah, yes, but like Bladebeard would somehow like gaslit Banarak into thinking Skull is like evil or something. And
What?
no.
yeah, he'd be like
Is that even possible?
he'd use a deceiver on him and be like,
No,
oh,
I don't. There's no way Bane would believe that.
But it's,
I mean,
it's a stunt.
it's a
Erm.
stunt. It's
Yeah.
a stunt.
It's a stun, but like, how would that work? Because you just like look at him like he's evil, or alright, I still love him.
I mean,
Okay.
It's altering your perceptions. So.
Blade,
I mean-
Bladebeard would be like, oh, I can see the subtitles, and he's clearly plotting against you.
It's a good one.
I think Bladebeard would just like steal Ban's gold or something. That's the worst I always assumed.
He'd steal his other eye.
And still his wife.
He'll steal his cigarettes.
Oh yeah, he used to smoke back then. That's true.
And he'll never smoke again because
That's
of
why. Yeah, that's
He'll
why you
help him.
quit.
That's the canon reason. Bladebeard is the reason why Ban stopped.
No, you never know. You never know.
I mean, he's on the Isle of Thunder right now. You guys are in Dalaran, so
And guess which city state is behind one of the parties on the Isle of Thunder, I guess.
yeah,
Silvermoon.
That too.
that
Well-
too.
Well, Silvermoon is not a city state, but anyway. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else that happened this session. Oh, the poisoning shenanigans.
We handled it well, I think.
Yeah, you saved the lives of the two people who were poisoned. Good job on you.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, it did. It did. And yeah, that most of the rest of the session was preparing to go to Aaran. So yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Fun stuff.
We're all gonna die.
I would not say that. No, not necessarily. Anyway.
We're gonna spend like the rest of the campaign in jail
Yeah, in jail.
and dealing with jail problems like
New
Oh.
season title.
Orange is new black.
No, the new season title is like
Behold the Violet Hold.
it's nothing.
Hmm.
It'll be something about violent.
Something about Violet. That's a good title suggestion.
Something about Violet.
Anyway. Do you guys have any other thoughts before we go into our shoutouts?
Sure. I'm not gonna say them though.
What are your thoughts, though? You gotta say it. That's the rule.
Well, I just said I don't want to say my thoughts.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Then, dear viewers, thank you for watching and listening to us. Let's see what these people are up to. we should start, apparently according to the dice, with Banrak. Could you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you are doing?
Yes, hello. I am the imprisoned Banarak, or was the imprisoned Moarg, but I am now Banarak. And I am currently working on Machinima still. It's gonna take a while, like it always does. I'll let you guys know whenever a teaser will drop, probably not anytime soon. Hopefully it'll be a summer release or something when that does, but for the moment, I am working on that. You might see me stream on YouTube or on Twitch sometimes. Maybe I'll come up with a video on the side with the Machinima, but for the moment, nothing yet. And you can find me on Twitter as well, where I'm the most active.
Noted. Awesome. Thank you very, very much, Banrak. Next, we would have, according to the dice, Sir Thompshire. Could you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you're doing?
You can find me on YouTube and Twitter, where I promise Machinima every episode, and they still don't come out because I'm waiting for lines for like, oh shit, it's almost been a year. Yeah. And on Twitter, I post renders sometimes. Haven't done a lot of them the last couple of weeks, but maybe more soon. Who knows? Hopefully. So yeah, that's kind of all that's going on.
Well, Thompshire always gets inspired when he sees humans and elves, I guess. So, there's Aaran. Anyway, thank you very, very much, Thompshire. Next, we would have DoomGoblin. Could you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you're doing?
Yes. I am DoomGoblin. I draw stuff, and lately I've been playing around a bit in Blender, so you might see some 3D stuff from me. It's kind of complicated, but I think I got the hang of it, so you can expect that in the future. Or maybe you already seen something, because this is a week in the future. So yeah, fun stuff.
Looking forward to it, says this past version of myself. And yeah, check out DoomGoblin. Thank you also very, very much. Next, we would have Zelryn. Could you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you're doing?
Hi, I'm Zelryn. I've been swamped by stuff I need to do that I've been doing, but very, very slowly. Stuff will come out eventually. I don't know when, but then eventually. And that is what's going on.
All right. Thank you very, very much, Zelryn. And I, dear viewers, was your Dungeon Master, Game Master Teeironor. I'm not usually this tired, but I also run a different campaign set in its own little universe called Legacy of the Rimland. It's a lot of fun. Different group of people on my channel. The episode after this one will be this airs on a Saturday. After the episode that airs on Monday, we'll probably take a couple weeks break because of certain holidays. But yeah, you'll see a announcement when it comes. Other than that, either way, thank you as usual, dear viewers, for watching and listening to us. We should be back next week with Beacon in the Dark, but obviously I'll let you all know on Twitter and Blue Sky if there's any change for whatever reason. And we'll see you when we'll see you. Goodbye, everyone.
See
Good
ya.
night.
Bye.